Is a gaming tablet really better than a gaming phone? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're digging into a question a lot of mobile gamers are asking right now. Is a gaming tablet actually better than a gaming phone? To find out, we've got two monsters on the desk, the ASUS ROG Phone 8 and the Lenovo Legion Tab Y700, the global version. Both are built for gamers, but they take very different approaches. One fits in your pocket and doubles as a flagship phone, while the other is basically a portable gaming rig in tablet form. We're testing these on real games, Genshin Impact, Call of Duty Mobile, Fortnite, and some cloud gaming too. Plus, we'll talk frame rates, heat, controls, comfort, and battery life. And stick around for the verdict at the end. Let's get into it. Let's kick things off with design and portability. The ROG Phone 8 is sleek, futuristic, and unapologetically built for gamers. It's got sharp lines, subtle RGB lighting, and a solid metal glass finish that feels premium in the hand. It slides into your pocket easily and looks like a phone you'd want to show off. The Lenovo Legion Y700 tablet goes in a different direction. It's got an 8.8-inch display and a more rectangular form, making it chunkier and heavier than the ROG, but also much more immersive. The bezels are just thick enough to grip without touching the screen, and it feels sturdy, definitely not a delicate device. If you care about portability and one-handed use, the ROG Phone clearly wins. But if you're looking for a more cinematic experience in a compact tablet size, the Legion starts pulling ahead. Now for the real meat, gaming performance. The ROG Phone 8 is rocking the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 with up to 16 GB of RAM and a 165Hz AMOLED display. It's one of the most powerful Android phones on the planet. The Legion Tab Y700 isn't far behind, packing the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 and 12 GB of RAM with a 144Hz LCD display. In Genshin Impact, the ROG handled max settings beautifully, staying mostly between 60 and 90 FPS, even in crowded scenes. The Legion kept a solid 60 FPS, but dropped slightly during heavy elemental battles. Call of Duty Mobile was buttery on both, hitting 120 FPS, but the larger screen on the Lenovo made targets easier to see and aim at. In Fortnite, the ROG felt snappier and more responsive, better suited to high-twitch gameplay. But when we jumped into Xbox Cloud Gaming and GeForce Now, the Legion really started to shine. That bigger screen made every cloud-streamed title feel more like a console experience. So, the ROG has more raw power, but the Legion makes better use of it visually, especially for games where immersion matters. Let's talk heat, because nobody likes sweaty hands while gaming. The ROG Phone 8 stays impressively cool thanks to its internal vapor chamber and optional Aeroactive Cooler X, a clip-on fan that really makes a difference during long sessions. After 30 minutes of Genshin, the phone barely felt warm with the cooler on. The Legion Y700 holds up well too, staying around 42 to 44 degrees Celsius under load. It doesn't throttle much even after an hour of play, but it lacks external fan support, so you're relying entirely on passive cooling. In terms of temperature management, the ROG has a clear edge. If you're someone who games for hours on end, that cooling system is a big deal. This is where things start to get personal, controls and how the device feels in your hands. The ROG Phone 8 has air triggers, ultrasonic shoulder buttons that simulate console triggers. They're customizable, responsive, and let you do things like aim and shoot in Call of Duty without touching the screen. Add motion controls and the ROG starts feeling like a handheld console. The Legion Tab doesn't have those built-in triggers. But because it's shaped more like a mini console, it pairs naturally with a controller. Whether you're using a backbone-style grip or a Bluetooth controller on a stand, the Legion feels like a cloud or emulation gaming powerhouse. If you game on the go and prefer everything built in, the ROG's controls are next level. But if you're more into couch gaming with a controller in hand, the Legion feels more like a Switch alternative. Quick pause. If you're thinking about buying any of these devices, I've dropped Amazon affiliate links below for the best deals. Using these links won't cost you a penny more, but helps support the channel directly so I can keep making honest, sponsor-free comparisons. I also make all these videos using Fliki, an AI tool that turns my scripts into voiceovers and videos quickly and easily. Whether you're a creator, business owner, or just curious, check out my affiliate link for Fliki down below. It's what powers this entire channel. Along with the products all linked in the description, we also have links to our other videos too. If this video's helping you out, hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell. It really makes a difference. Right, back to it. Battery life is solid on both devices, but there are some key differences. The ROG Phone 8 packs a 5500 mAh battery with dual-cell fast charging at 65W. You're looking at around 6 to 7 hours of intensive gaming, and it goes from empty to over 50% in under 20 minutes. The Legion Y700 bumps things up with a 6550 mAh battery. It charges a bit slower at 45W, but lasts slightly longer during extended play, especially in less graphically intense titles or cloud gaming. So the ROG is faster to charge and still goes the distance, while the Legion gets you a little more playtime overall. Pretty even here, it depends if you prioritize runtime or recharge speed. Now let's wrap this up. So, should you be gaming on a tablet or a phone? If you want something powerful, pocketable, and loaded with built-in features like triggers and active cooling, the ASUS ROG Phone 8 is unbeatable. It's a true gaming phone that handles everything you throw at it with style and performance to spare. But if you want a bigger screen, longer play sessions, and a device that feels more like a mini console, the Lenovo Legion Tab Y700 delivers an experience that rivals handheld consoles, especially when paired with a controller. The bottom line: if you're a competitive mobile gamer, go ROG. If you're more of a cloud gamer, emulator fan, or just want that immersive screen, the Legion Tab is your winner. Let me know in the comments which one are you going for, and if you're using something else for remote gaming, I want to hear about it. Like, subscribe, and check out the links in the description to grab yours. See you in the next one.